And we're live again for the second time tonight. Thank you for everybody that watched the interview we did with Chad and his wife Kim from Golden Finger Picker and Florida Picking Queen. And as promised, I told you I was going to bring a special person on tonight, and here he is. No, you don't. I don't even need to introduce you, man. Just go with it.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Steve. I have a YouTube channel, Rake and Profit. Really excited to be with Kevin tonight with the Thrifting Lounge. Kevin has been rocking and rolling. He was just telling me he has over 1,500 Facebook members now. And how long? 3 months, you said?
1,600 now.
I am sorry, 1,600. It'll be 1,700 tomorrow, 2,000 the next day. Because
it's going
I'll tell you, Thrifting Lounge is definitely an awesome Facebook group, and there's a lot of them out there. As you know, me, the Bonafide Hustler, College Picker, Retro Aficionado, we have a Facebook group as well, the Green Room.
Second time tonight. Thank you for everybody that watched. Yeah. That's an amateur move.
But, you know, even though we do have our own Facebook group as well, we're a big supportive of a lot of other Facebook groups, and the Thrifting Lounge is definitely one of them. They put out some great content. There's some good people that are running that and are admins at that group. So, you know, definitely excited to be on the show, show some support for, you know, another great reseller in the community who's, you know, adding value to people's lives, helping people to make money, and just making a difference. And that's really what it's all about. So, Kevin, thanks again for letting me come on, and congratulations on the rapid growth with your Facebook group.
No problem. I don't know, is something going wrong here? Because now my viewers are diving.
It looks like we're live right now. I think you just had the feed on in the background before.
Oh, that's fine what it was. Durr. So anyways, yeah, I want to do a contest for everybody, actually for quite a few people, only because, I mean, Steve, you've given a lot to me. I mean, when I first started, I promoted your book. I think I got you like 6 sales within a week. And Bonafide Hustler and I have kind of talked back and forth the last few weeks, so I've kind of gotten to know him really good. And to the point where I'm like, okay, you know what? Instead of giving away money, I want to give away knowledge, because I think knowledge to me is worth more than $20, $30, $40, $50. And your book really was a refresher for me, your 101 clothing guide. And but there was also brands in there I never heard of that I pick up all the time now, only because it's in that book. And anyways, and I definitely want to do a good contest and try to make it the best that to my possibility that it could, because 1,000 subscribers and 1,600 Facebook members in our group is a lot. I'm thinking of doing, actually I'm going to be doing, I'm announcing now, the first place winner gets one each of Bonafide's books and one each of Raken's books. So that's Blazing Profits. Actually, I'll have you tell them what books they are.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to be giving away the Blazing Profits book version. It's just the book version, the PDF, and we're also going to be giving away 101 killer clothing brands. And I know you mentioned we're going to be giving away Chris's book as well. I've got that behind me right here. Flip that, and I just knocked over a box. But besides that, we're going to be giving away some really good stuff tonight.
Definitely. And in order to do this contest, I want you guys, because I have 1,600 Facebook group members. Now I want to know how many people are active, so that tells me if I have new people added to my subscriber on YouTube. So I want everybody in my Facebook group to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because in the next couple weeks I'm going to be putting out awesome content. Chad Pagel from Golden Finger Pickers just sent me a canvas sport jacket that I will be cutting up. Yes, cutting up a canvas sport jacket. But he says there's a bunch of flaws in it. Yeah. So I'll be cutting that one up, and I have a Burberry sport coat that somebody cut the buttons out of and I bought. So I'll be cutting that one up to tell you the difference between canvased and fused sport coats. And that's really, it helps. It's if you can learn that, it's going to help you out making more money and put money back into your pocket. So also, in order to win the contest, you have to be subscribed to my Facebook and my YouTube channel. Now, in order to win it, you're going to have to tell me the exact date when I had Ronnie from Hearts Picker on, Steve Raken, Josh Harrington from the Thrifting Lounge, and Josh Schwartz from the Thrifting Lounge also was believing that was in one of my videos back in when I first started. So you got to give me the exact date when it happened. And I will be picking randomly. This time, this time next week. Is that okay for you, Rakin?
Oh man, it sounds good to me.
We'll announce the winner.
Yeah, let's do it.
That sounds great. So this time, 10:30 p.m. Depending on how late my other show goes, I'm gonna have Steve on, and hopefully Chris will be on to be able to make it tonight. Next week, he wasn't able to make it tonight because of prior engagement, and plus this was the last minute. So I really want to thank Steve for helping me out with all the stuff he started me on, and
You're welcome, man.
really the phone calls, the late night talks, everything, man. It's all paid off. I mean, I have people that come to me all the time like, hey, you really helped change my life. You know, I was almost ready to give up on eBay, and then I found you in the content you've been putting out, and now, you know, I'm doing good because it's great my group is a great source for information. I mean, we have so many experienced veterans in there for thrifting that I learn something new every day. I'm sure Rakin learns all the time.
All the time.
And again, make sure you guys check out Green Room. It's on every Tuesday night. At what time is that on at?
It differs, but I believe tomorrow night we're going to be having it at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern time. And we have a very special guest tomorrow. It's going to be Hearts Pickers, Hearts Motor Company. So
there he is, all night long. That name's been ringing in his ear, Ronnie Hart.
So we got him on tomorrow night, like I said, 9 o'clock Central time, 10 o'clock Eastern time. We're going to be going for about an hour. And as you guys know, if you don't know, I'm sure you already know, Ronnie, Hearts Pickers, Hearts Motor Company. He specializes in clothing. He's been doing that 30-day challenge, or what's another word for it? The 30-day...
The race to 10K.
The race to 10K, so it's kind of like a challenge. He's trying to hit the $10,000 mark for his eBay sales. So we're really excited to have him on the show tomorrow, and you know, just talk about some knowledge. He'll give us some insight in terms of how he's doing and what he's been learning, what mistakes he's been making, and that's really what it's all about. Because you know, like you were saying before, it's all about the education. There's a lot of resources out there. There's so much that we could all learn, regardless if you're a beginner, an intermediate, or you've been doing this for years. There's always something new that we could be learning, you know, from one another or from blogs or videos. So, you know, that's really what it's all about. I love the interviews and the live hangouts. Just a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, definitely. And but I definitely want to say that, I mean, you, Hearts Motors, and a few other people, eBay Scavengers, were really what got me involved in this. And it's, I mean, I've told you how many times you guys have totally changed my life doing this. And I mean, I can't believe I'm sitting here through almost or a little past 3 months. I got to go back and look. Sitting here with 1,600 Facebook group subscribers and over 1,000 YouTube subscribers, which is,
wow,
to me, means a lot, because there was a lot of late nights talking with you and other my co-admins and creators, Brianna Moeller, Josh Schwartz, and Josh Harrington, that would sit there, and I'd be like, man, how do I get this going? It was so much. It took me out so much energy to the point now where I'm able to step back and just let the room grow itself and the content go itself. And but I still am definitely very active in there. So again, next week, 10:30 p.m. We will be giving away I'm going to let you finish this off.
We're going to be giving away the Blazing Profits PDF. And if you're not sure what the Blazing Profits is, just to give a quick little recap, it's pretty much a book that is geared towards helping people to make money selling blazers, sports coats, and suits. And it goes really in depth in terms of a lot of stuff. You could check that out. Just type in Blazing Profits, Gumroad. That's the platform that I sell it on, and it'll talk all about what's inside of it. I don't want to waste too much time. Also, there's 101 Killer Clothing Brands, which is another PDF book we're going to be giving away to the winner, which, again, you can pull it right up on your cell phone, bring it to the thrift store with you, kind of see what brands to buy and brands that can make you money. And then we're going to be giving away Chris's, or the Bonafide Hustlers book. This is actually a physical copy, and it's called Flip That. What's that last word, Kevin?
Bonafide Hustler.
Yeah, I can't do it that well, but we're going to be giving away his book as well. And if you guys don't know Chris, the Bonafide Hustler, he's been hustling for a long time, a lot longer than me. He's been around the block. He sells a wide variety of different items, but this book, super motivating, has a ton of information from A to Z, and it'll really get you moving in the right direction.
That is not that book, but he is sending me that book, and it's going to be arriving at my house. Hopefully, it's going to be before the contest. I hope he sends it out tomorrow, because I definitely need that book for the contest. So it'll definitely be next week, 10:30 on the 28th. We will be giving that book away, and you have to, in order to win it, you have to comment in. That way, the only way I know this is going to work is I need you to comment in the video I just did of my haul video from the estate sale. You got to comment the funniest part. What is the funniest part of the video I did with Rakin in Parts Motors, that video that night? Whether it was something I said or something Rakin said or something that Ronnie Hart did in that video at the start, which I thought was pretty funny, and you kind of called him out, Steve, on it, which I thought was funny. And just let me know. Make sure you comment on the estate sale, the one I just put up today, that video. That way, because there's no comments on there yet, that way you can comment on it and let me know which one it is. And I'll be taking that video, and we'll be doing the contest. Winner is going to come from that video. But you got to go back and you got to watch and you got to watch that the video we did with Steve Rakin at the start, and you got to also tell me the date. So it's a date and the funniest moment, and that person wins, because that kind of gets them out of the crowd. And I mean, because anybody can write the date you were on there, but when somebody tells me what the funniest moment is, and I have to go back and watch it to confirm it, that's what's going to win it for you guys.
Yep.
So I mean, is that self-explanatory? Is that good, or is that too cluttered?
If they really want the resources that are going to help them to make money day in, day out, months and months down the road, years down the road, then they're going to go do it. And that's going to show that the person who wins is really a dedicated hustler, someone who really wants it, someone who's hungry. And I think that's the type of person that we want getting these resources, someone who's going to use it. We don't want someone to win it and they get the book or the physical copy or even the PDF and they just put it aside and then they go about their life. We want someone who's really going to use it, because I'm doing this full time. You're doing this full time as well?
Yep.
Hearts Pickers is, the Bonafide Hustler is. I mean, this is just a small little community right here. There's a lot of people that are doing this full time, and not to say that you have to do it full time, but trust me, there's money to be made. There's a lot of people out there who they like to come from that poverty mindset that say you can't do this, the thrift store prices are too high, stop doing it. A lot of people, they know it's so good that they're trying to scare everybody off. Don't let people scare you off. Come from an abundance mindset. There's plenty to go around. I mean, obviously, things are going to change. It's business. Nothing's ever going to be the same. If you look at any business that's been successful, they've always had to innovate. They've always had to change. And things that work today aren't going to work a few years down the road. But there's always going to be an opportunity. So don't let the people that are freaking out and coming from that poverty mindset steer you off this course, because there's money to be made. And all because things aren't going to be the same a few years down the road, maybe with thrift stores or the way eBay works or Amazon, doesn't mean you can't make money today. And there's always going to be opportunities. So, like
you said, you got to just adapt to the situations. Things change. But yeah, I mean, look at you. You just opened up your own shop, your own little office you got over there with space, a back room that has space to take all your pictures and everything.
Exactly, and I mean that's just on a small little level. I mean, there's a woman that goes by. She has an eBay store called Linda's Stuff, and if you don't know who she is, I'm sure. Do you know who she is, Kevin?
No, I'm gonna check her out though.
She's check out Linda's Stuff. Look her up on YouTube. She was a lawyer for many years, and she ended up opening up a consignment shop. And she was working. I'm not.
Oh no.
Exactly, don't 50 employees. She did a few $1 million or more last year. She owns a consignment shop, Linda's Stuff. She's got 120 feedback. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, I just opened an office. I'm doing great, but there's so much more out there. We're just scratching the surface.
Yeah, but again, thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Rakin's Profit. I'll have the link in the description. And like I said, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to do it's more like a treasure hunt. So you got to go back and dig back and figure out the date and the funniest moment, and then in the new video, the estate sale video, is where I'm going to be taking the winner. So you got to do a little treasure hunt. Like you said, if you want it so bad, you want to make it in this industry, you're going to go for it.
That's it, my friend.
Thank you guys very much for watching. I told you it's going to be a quick little hangout, just because Rakin's getting ready for a podcast. A conference call. There we go.
Right.
Thank you guys for watching again.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.